welcome to our second ever A Dummy Book Review. My name is Trish Dunn.
And I'm Trish Dunn.
And today we are going to be reviewing Buried in a Book by the wonderful Lucy Arlington. It was a really good book. What did you think about it, Precious?
It was good. Good.
Did you think it was full of suspense? What did you think when our main character at the start, when she lost her job?
That sucked donkey dolls, But then, she went on and became a private detective.
Precious, did you read the book?
Yeah.
So why is it called Buried in a Book?
'Cause, that's a book, and, someone died.
You didn't read the book, did you, Precious?
Maybe not.
Hello, and we are back. I told you she wouldn't read the book. I have with me Agnes, and today we are going to be talking about Lucy Arlington's Buried in a Book. Oh, it's wonderful. It takes place in this wonderful town called Inspiration, North Carolina. I love a North Carolina read. Yeah, it's a stretch from the last. Oh, yes. So, our main character, Leila Wilkins, she finds out she lost her job that she thought she was going to have till she retired at 45. Well, she wasn't going to retire at 45, but all of a sudden, she had this job with a local paper writing feel-good stories, and all of a sudden, she lost her job. And she has a son that's fixing to go to UNC Carolina. Ooh, Tar Heels! Anyway, she finds out she's going to lose her job. Oh no, what is she going to do? She's a single mom, and she really thought she'd have that job forever. Well, she sees an ad for an internship. I know, don't repeat what I said. An internship with a local, with a aspiring and bustling book publisher. Yes, a book publishing agency. Oh yeah, they have agents there. Anyway, so she takes the internship, and on her Thursday, she discovers a dead body in the lobby. And the thing is that basically no one seemed to be too concerned because he was a transient-looking homeless person, and everybody just thought he was crazy. But it turns out with this internship, she was supposed to be doing queries. What's a query? Oh, I'll tell you what a query was. I didn't know before. When you write a book and you send information, if they're interested in it, they read your query, and if they're interested in your book, then you send them more. Exactly. Well, this man had come in and asked about his query. And then, all of a sudden, she goes back, and he's dead. And she never could find the query. So, she felt like she owed him something. Oh, well, it just goes on, and it's absolutely wonderful. Basically, even the police aren't too concerned, and no one in the agency is concerned, because they've all put him down to a really smelly, transient homeless person who they think is crazy in the head. Yes, and our main character, Leila Wilkins, she just can't accept the fact that this poor man is dead in the lobby, and no one seems to care. She really cares. Exactly. So she sets off trying to find this query and discover what this man was about with the book. And we watch her go through all kinds of things to get to the bottom of his query and find out. And it's really exciting. And what worked for me, Trish, with this book is it really held my attention. I just loved it. For one thing, Inspiration Valley is like this fictitious kind of fictional town, but it's lovely, it's gorgeous. The descriptions are gorgeous, and the people, the characters just came to life off the page. It did. Now, we've got some main characters are, of course, Leila Wilkins, but But then the other main character is her love interest, her possible love interest, a Detective Griffith. And you know what I liked about this? Now, I don't know if this was planned or not. They didn't make me think of Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith, North Carolina. Exactly. Well, anyway, so the main characters, and then you have your sub-character, well, I guess your additional characters, or additional characters? Sub-characters. Well, she has a son who was supposed to be a freshman at Carolina the next year, and he's got his normal teenage thing. Oh, yes. Will he go to Carolina? Will he not? We don't know. And, of course, then the other characters, or the sub-characters, are the people that work at the literary agency. And they are some doozies. They are great person. Don't forget the coffee shop girl. And there's a wonderful coffee shop girl. The writing style was really, really easy, and it held your attention. This is not one of the ones where our main character's in the first person. I like it when it's in the first person, but it's okay because this one knows all about what happens with her. What didn't work with you, Trish? Well, there's actually nothing negative I can say about the book. One of the things, and this is funny, and it could be because we got it here in England, or maybe it's just the way that she wanted it, but it seemed really tiny compared to the books that we've been reading. Not the print or anything, it's just the book itself. But then again, I think it can fit in your purse really good, so that might be a plus. The other thing is, I had a little bit of a trouble accepting just how laid back the main character would be with a teenage son, debating on whether or not to go to Carolina, considering the fact that everybody wants to go to Carolina. Exactly. But you know, Trish, that's not really a detriment to the book. No, it's not a detriment to the book at all. Action. There was action, and there was really, really good suspense. What about the subplot, Trish? Well, subplot, basically, we have the understory. You end up in this book. At the end of the book, it does get a little bit dangerous. It's not gory, but she ends up discovering the killer, and we go on from there. But then when you put the book down, there's two other things that you want to know what's going to happen. Is her son, Trey, going to end up going to Carolina? Is she going to fall in love with Detective Griffith? I don't know. So you're going to have to get the next book to find out. It was just a great story. The ending was so satisfying. I loved it. I loved our character. I loved it. She's got some quirky personality things. She's got an amazing mother. Oh, the mother is just hilarious. Trust me, you want to get this book and you want to read it. I recommend it. Okay, well, we're down to the moment of truth, Agnes. What would you give this book? On a scale of 1 to 5 dummies, with 5 dummies being the best. 7. Okay, you can't do that again, Agnes. It's 1 to 5. I give it a 5. I give it a 5 too. I really, really enjoyed it. Tune in next week where we do another book. Again, we want to recommend Lucy Arlington, Buried in a Book. Lucy Arlington, Buried in a Book. See you next week where we're back to England with one of their intriguing murder mysteries. Ooh! See you next time.